Reedy, that was a rip-roaring encounter. What was it like in the heat of the battle?
Yeah, real battle. We knew it was going to be a difficult game going into it. They're organised, they set up well. They're always going to be tough to break down. I think when we got the first goal, we felt that there was more there for us. Didn't quite turn out that way. And we find ourselves 3-1 down. I think it shows great character to come back from that and get a result.
Yeah, you started well again.
Yeah, it's a common thing. We seem to be starting well, and I'd almost then sitting back instead of staying on the front foot, going and getting another, like your Peterborough on Boxing Day. We spoke about that and how we can try and replicate that. We got the first bit right. It's just adding to that now.
Yeah, after George Maris scored inside the opening 10, as you say, you just seemed to take your foot off the gas. Why do you think that was?
Almost just trying to protect what we've got, which isn't a bad thing. There's times where you have to sit off in games, but we've got to get that balance right. I think the state of the game meant that we could probably go and try and get another, if not a third, and see the game off in the first half. But it didn't quite work out like that. But like I said, to get the result after going 3-1 down shows what the lads are about.
What disappointment do you hold with the 3 goals conceded?
I think just a bit more game management required. There's times where, and we spoke about it all season, where we can make little fouls just to stop them advancing. We didn't quite do that today, but again we seem to be getting punished with it. But that's this division for you. You make the slightest mistake and we seem to be getting punished.
2-1 down at the break in the second half. You looked to go on the attack. They seemed to set up on the counter punch, didn't they? We
said that at the start of the week when we started watching clips on them and how they are set up. We knew if they were to get in the lead that they'd then set up and try and get us on the counter, which they did. But we managed to find a way to break them down, and we were positive going into the second half, thinking that we can get something, and thankfully we did.
66 minutes, they got the 3rd goal. What went through your head then?
Not a lot, to be honest. I think we had quite a lot of control at that point. Like I said, it was a counter-attacking goal, but we still knew what the plan was for us and what we needed to do. We stuck to it. We said we had to be patient, and we did, and got there in the end.
How influential was the treble change?
Yeah, brilliant. Obviously, Caelan wins the flick on, and Bowes puts it in at the back stick. We'd said we needed to get some more bodies into the box. Crosses seemed to be coming in, but it was always them landing on it and managing to get clearances in. But when we got a few more bodies in there, you seen what happened, and we got the goals. Did
they buckle when they saw Big Flinty trot on?
I know I would if I was a defender. Yeah, it's a good option to have coming off the bench, put him up there and hit some big diags up to him and see where it takes us. I think he's buzzing that he's finally got his first goal as well this season.
As did Jordan Bowery, and what a moment that could prove to be in Mansfield's season. It could be a vital point.
Yeah, definitely. Look, we spoke going into it that we just wanted to get a result out of it, whether it be a point, whether it be a win. You score 3 goals away from home, you normally get the 3 points. Wasn't to be today, but the main thing is we didn't lose and we got something out of it.
You must have been confident that you could have gone on and won it after that, because the 3rd goal, the equaliser, was scored on 86. The 4th official holds up 8 minutes of time added on, and you were playing towards the faithful, who are raucous.
Yeah, they were incredible again today. They've backed us all season, and they were almost pulling the ball into the goal themselves. I know Keanu had the chance to win it for us. It's probably one of the best saves I've seen. Did the hard bit right, but just couldn't quite get the finish away.
How do you view the point on the whole, Reedy?
Look, we're in the same position that we were going into it. It's another game ticked off. I think we can take a lot of positives from this and building it for the rest of the season.
What does it give you heading into the final 4?
Just that, a lot of positivity. We know we've got the character. We've shown that today, and I think we'll be fine going forwards.
Well played.
Thank you.